Okay, I feel like I am bursting with things to talk about, but it's kind of late at night and I'm not sure I'm going to be able to remember everything. I want to start out talking about Japanese. That's probably what I'll title this video because I made a commentary video about learning Japanese and I have fallen off that bandwagon so hard, bro. It's actually insane. So I did okay, so if you don't know, I started learning Japanese and I went like full into it. It was literally all I was doing, like from wake until sleep. I was in a very unique situation where like I had like videos ready to go. I was just kind of speed running. I didn't have any projects. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna full send this Japanese thing and see how good I can get. And in retrospect, this was not a good idea. This was not a good, it was just not sustainable. Well, like, okay, maybe it would have been sustainable if I was really invested in learning Japanese. I can't remember exactly where, but somebody was saying like your reason for learning a language is like one of the most important things because like when the going gets tough and you start to question why you're doing it, like you need to have a really good reason. And for me, honestly, I don't really have that great of a reason. It's not like I'm learning Japanese to speak to my family or learning Japanese so that I can like work at my job or anything like that, right? I was learning Japanese for a trip to Japan, like a 2-week trip to Japan, and just like out of interest to see how fast I could learn, you know? And I think it was a good experience, but ultimately it just came to like I started dreading learning Japanese, and I was like, oh, that's not a good thing. I don't have to do this. Like if I'm dreading it, like I should just not. And also, I just had like zero time for everything else, like genuinely. But I should caveat, like falling off of Japanese wasn't like it wasn't like a decision I made one day. I was like, I'm gonna stop doing this. It was sort of a natural thing that happened, and then it was sort of like in retrospect, I was like, I don't know if this is something like I really want to be committing 12 hours a day into, because I was doing that for a bit. It happened at VidCon, so I went to VidCon. I went on a trip with my family. So I went on a trip with my family, and then I stayed in California for VidCon. So it was like a 2-in-1 vacation, and I just stayed there for like 2 or 3 weeks, however long it was. And on the family vacation, I actually did pretty well. I was keeping up a pretty like rigorous training regimen. I had like 5 or 6 things I was doing every single day. I had a ton of different resources. But when VidCon hit, I just hung out with my friends like all day, and that's pretty much all I did. I think I did an hour or 2 in the morning on some of the days, like before we met up, but like late into the trip, I was just hanging out all day, every day. Which, dude, wait, I haven't even made a commentary. Okay, see, I have so many things to talk about. I haven't made a commentary about VidCon, and it's crazy. Dude, VidCon was great. I love going to conventions. I got recognized at the convention like 10 times more than last year, which was pretty surreal. So if you came and said hi to me, hi, that was cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't really know what to say about that. It was cool. Right, guys? Yeah, VidCon was cool. There were 2 nights in particular that were really good. It was the last night and the second to last night. The second to last night, we went to there. It was actually this crazy. There was like 50 Minecraft YouTubers who all showed up at this park late at night, and we just like hung out, and then like a dance circle formed at the very end. And oh my gosh, dude, it was just a blast. It was a blast. I did the chicken dance in the middle. Mr. Q broke dance, did some break dancing in the middle. It was just a lot of chatting, hanging out. It was somebody's birthday. It was, I probably shouldn't like name names, I guess, so like I'm not like doxing people. But it was somebody's birthday there, and that was a really special moment because like I didn't know everybody there. I knew most of the people there, but it's not like everybody was like part of this one group. It was like a whole bunch of different friend groups. But it was somebody's birthday, and everybody came together and sang. And I don't know, that was a really special moment. Getting 50 people to just sing happy birthday, oh my gosh, it was great. Like it wasn't even my birthday, and you can tell it was cool because I'm talking about it. But then the other cool night was the second to last night, and that day was a beach day. So I went to the beach with I don't know, it was like 10 or 12 Minecraft YouTubers, and I was just at the beach all day. Now, I wouldn't, before this, I would have been like, yeah, I'm not really a beach guy. Like, there's like sand and like salty water, and it's like you're out in the sun. I'm not really gonna enjoy it, but I went anyways. And also a little bit towards the beginning of the day, I was like, we'll see how this goes. But we show up at the beach, and bro, it was so much fun. We played spike ball. If you guys have ever played spike ball, it's like, how do you even describe spike ball? There's like a net on the ground, like a little circular net on the ground, and you basically like hit a ball with your hands back and forth. You have like two teams. Okay, you're not here to listen to me explain the rules of spike ball. It's a beach game where you smack a inflated ball around. It was really fun. And then we had a fire late at night, and the coolest thing, we sang karaoke. We sang karaoke around a fire on the beach at night for the end of our trip. And that was really special. Like, everybody, like, picked out song. I don't know. You know what karaoke is. It was just, dude, it was such a vibe. I haven't thought about this in a while because it's been a hot second since VidCon. I have so many things to talk about, guys. I have so many things. Dude, I was feeling kind of sleepy when I start. I just work myself up whenever I do these commentary videos. Like, I know there's, like, a trend of, like, or there's, like, a stereotype of when you make videos or YouTubers like getting super energetic or putting a facade on. It's just like you definitely act differently in different situations, but whenever I record, it's just like I just work myself up. I just get excited. And it's the same thing with like recording with other people. I don't know. It's really fun. And so, okay, let's try to get back on track. I was talking about VidCon because of Japanese. So I just completely fell off the Japanese bandwagon. I didn't really decide. It just sort of happened. But I was like, I've spent so much time in it. I should probably put in like an hour or two every day. I did that for like a day. I don't know. Maybe that's kind of my personality. I just like full send things, and I don't know. There's a couple things where I full send and I keep full sending. Like YouTube is one of them. I started full sending that 1 week, and I've just been like full sending it since. But there's a lot of things where I'll just like full send, get super invested in it. And then, like with Japanese, it's like, I don't go all the way, you know? Like, I still did quite a bit, and I'll definitely practice a little on the plane ride. But, like, the whole reason for learning Japanese was to, like, be able to communicate with people in Japanese for, like, the 2 weeks that I'm there. Like, maybe order some food or something. And that just wasn't a big enough motivator to, like, really learn the language. So maybe that's something you can keep in mind when learning your own language, like, why are you doing it in the first place? This also means I haven't been watching the anime. I remember in my last commentary, so I started watching an anime for the first time ever, and it's a pretty good anime. I haven't watched that. It since VidCon. Not because it's, like, not a good show, but I'm not much of a show watcher, and I was only watching anime to like just immerse myself more in the language and hopefully pick up one or two things. And it was kind of interesting. Like, I would pick up words here and there and meaning. But yeah, I don't really plan to watch more anime. But a lot of people have talked about it when I've been streaming or like giving me recommendations. So I figure I should at least mention it, you know, because people seem to be interested. Speaking of streaming, I've been streaming like kind of a lot. Okay, this might be something similar to Japanese. Okay, you'll start to see a trend in the life of Parker here. So I rejoined the Lifesteal SMP, right? I'm sure most of you know that. That was my latest commentary. That has like almost 500,000 views, or like 400,000. Tomato. Like that's insane. Being on Lifesteal has been great. I've already made 2 videos on it, but I've been streaming a frickload. I've never been much of a streamer. But, like, the first couple of days I was playing, I was like, I'm going to be playing a lot, so I might as well just stream it, you know? I'm over the period where I, like, used to get super nervous streaming. Like, I'll just stream. Like, I don't mind being quiet for a second. Like, I'll definitely talk more if I'm streaming, but, like, I'll do it, and I feel comfortable. And so I kind of full sent streaming. I streamed every single day for like a week or something. Okay, maybe full send isn't the right thing. Like, people stream a lot more than I do, but it was a lot. I had like a 6-hour stream the other day, guys. Holy frick. I was breaking records. But I was streaming every single day. I was doing stuff on Lifesteal, and it felt really cool. But the past couple of days I haven't. Okay, partly because I just came back from a backpacking trip. Oh my gosh, I can talk about that too. Should I just make multiple commentaries? Am I going too fast? I haven't mentioned the speedrun at all. I think this is decent gameplay. I don't really know how old this footage is. But I've got back from this backpacking trip, and I've started to think to myself, like, why am I streaming? Like, is it something that I really want to do? Because I've started to feel like resistance to streaming. I'm like, I gotta come up with something to do, and if I'm just gonna hop on Lifesteal for like 30 minutes, I don't really want to do that. And I don't know, it's like kind of weird. And then there's been like a lot of people like tuning in. I've been getting like close to 1,000 viewers without saying anything about it on Twitch. Like, it's actually insane, bro. And so that's part of it too. I'm like, should I, like, I just don't really know how I want to approach it, because it's not like my thing, you know? It's not something, like, I'll do it occasionally. And so I'm starting to think to myself, like, is this one of those things where I'm like, I like fully invest myself, and then I'm like, it's not something I like fully commit, but I just like go crazy for like a week or something. So we'll see if I do some more streams. I think I probably will stream tomorrow. Like, I have stuff I want to do on Lifesteal, but then like also there's some stuff that I want to do behind the scenes, and I don't want to stream because I want to keep it secret until the video comes out. I don't know. It's very strange. And then I'm like, okay, why am I streaming? Why am I making videos? Why am I doing anything in life? You know, these are the deep questions. But I'm going to transition away from that, because sometimes you just don't need to get existential, and you just kind of do some stuff. Plus, it's like 11 o'clock at night. I've been trying to go to bed earlier. I have been going to bed earlier. So I really want to be sleeping right now, but I also kind of want to put out this commentary video. I'm not sure if I will. If it is the 30th today, then I did get the video out. If it's not, then I didn't. Wow, maybe I am getting really sleepy. What am I even talking about right now? We're speedrunning. This has been one of the more kind of off-the-walls commentary video, but I kind of knew that going in. I just had so many, like, just things going on in life that I feel like I haven't talked about, and I'm kind of, like, releasing them now. So we got a Zero Cycle incoming. Nope, psych, the dragon flew away, so no Zero Cycle, but it should be a pretty decent completion. I've been doing a little bit of speedrunning, not a ton, like, just enough to, like, keep on top of it. There was like a mid-season showdown that I missed because I went camping, but I should be fully locked to do the top 100 qualifiers in like a month or something. I don't really know when that is. Maybe the last thing that I'll talk about is more Lifesteal stuff. So I just posted the second Lifesteal video of mine. I guess not the second, but like the second since coming back, and it was really long. So it's the longest Lifesteal video I've made by probably 20 minutes. And making it, like, I don't force a time length whenever I make videos. I always just, like, I think you should just make it as long as it needs to be. But it just, like, I just kind of finished editing, and it was, like, 40 minutes. I started getting super self-conscious about it. I was like, is this really good? Like, should I post this? Are people actually gonna like this? It was funny because one of my friends, Mr. Cube, that same day asked me for advice on his video, and he had the same thing where he was like, it's kind of longer, and I was basically like, if it's long, like, keep it long, like, people like it. And so then when I was exporting my video, I was like, oh man, okay, I actually gotta take my own medicine. And so I sent it, and I didn't cut it down, and I just posted it. And oh my gosh, you guys really seem to like it. That was super cool to see. So the sticklers are kind of on top these days. And then yeah, I think that's kind of all I wanted to talk about. I need to finish editing the next Lifesteal video before I leave on my next trip, which is in like 5 days or something. Oh, I guess like 4 days when I wake up. Holy frick. Then I'll probably make another couple commentary videos. I definitely still have stuff to talk about. It might be another sporadic commentary if I do. Maybe I'll try to organize my thoughts for next time. We bounced around a lot. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take a minute right now. Just appreciate where you are. Take a good breath. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Peace.